Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the YouTube home of CCBC Essex Knights. For the 5th annual Knights Kickoff Classic, our second game of the day will feature the Fighting Owls ladies against the Lazers of Onondaga. Right now, we're going to go over to our public address announcer for the starting lineups. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to introduce you to the game starters, beginning with our designated visitors, the Harford Fighting Owls. Number 4, Samantha DiCarlo. Number 8, Jody Pallett. Number 9, Haley Bowen. Number 10, Rachel Boley. Number 13, Alicia Rotuno. Number 14, Natalie Berkey. Number 17, Elena Saravetis. Number 21, Casey Lambert. Number 22, Brooke Murphy. Number 27, Summer Law. And starting in goal for the Fighting Owls, wearing number 0, Crystal Klein. Fighting Owls are led by head coach Jason Muffaletto, who's assisted by Aaron Lynn. And now the starting lineup for Onondaga Community College. Number 4, Leah Polowitz. Number 6, Mackenzie Lee. Number 13, Elena Fecco. Number 14, Claire Mering. Number 15, Sierra Murphy. Number 11, Augustine Waite. Number 18, Haley Niles. Number 19, Sabrina Verdoliva. Number 22, Caitlin Berry. Number 23, Erica Weber. And starting in goal for the Lazers, wearing number 27, Marissa Curtis. The Lazers are led by head coach Hannah Ty, who is assisted by Michael Drake. Let's play soccer. So there you have the starting lineups for both squads, the Lazers and the Fighting Owls. Harford will be wearing their dark blue uniforms with blue numbers, which I'm glad we're in daytime because at nighttime those would be so fun to call during the game. And the Lazers wearing the even better white uniforms with light blue numbers, which will also pose challenges for the broadcast. I'm Rocco Jeppy. I'll be here with you all day long, joined alongside of my broadcast crew, Matt Ryan, producing and on camera, and Brandon Swearing. See, I always want to leave the W out. Brandon Swearing, he is assisting Matt today. And we'll be right back with the start of this second contest of the Knights Kickoff Classic. You should have been down there already. What do you mean we should have been down there? This is game 2. Yeah, that's when he wanted us to show up. What are you doing up here? Doing baseball stuff. Get down there. Okay. Tell them you're there to help out. Boy. Army brat. All right, so Onondaga in the whites. They'll be looking to score right to left. And the Fighting Owls will be going left to right. This game is underway here at CCBC Essex Stadium. Loses the ball, gets it back. Played ahead by Polowitz. Taken away by the Fighting Owls. So just a bit of getting to know you, if you will, here in the first. Harford, of course, last year, historic season for their women's program. Won the Division I tournament, then took the district championship and qualified for the national tournament, where they were inches away from taking the group stage and defeating the eventual champions, Tyler. There's an early takeaway by the Fighting Owls. I'm going to apologize to their fans ahead of time. Onondaga, too. These numbers are not the easiest numbers to see on the field. Harford playing aggressive to start. Shot taken by Boley, all region last season. And an easy save made by Curtis. Curtis, the goalkeeper for the Lazers, and Klein for the Fighting Owls. Chance for the Fighting Owls, centering pass, handled. Looking to turn around and take the shot was Summer Law. That shot goes up and over the crossbar, I believe taken by DiCarlo, and it'll be a goal kick. Harford coming into this game, the 8th ranked team in the nation, the highest ranked Maryland team, and just ahead of them, number 7, Daytona State, Navarro, Phoenix at 5, Eastern Florida, ASA Brooklyn, Laramie County, and of course the reigning national champion Tyler at number 1. Still early in this one. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in to watch the Fighting Owls versus the Lazers. Fighting Owls traveling pretty well. Play at the midfield. Ratuno, also a all-region 20 member, last season as a freshman. She's going to press up. Oh, bad move by the defense. Ratuno into the box, and a good takeaway that time by Polowitz. Good step made by Pallant there. In the box, played down by the defense. That's Fecco. Taken away, no call by Boley. And now on the ball is Bowen. Bowen looking for an opening, drops the pass, and a shot is going to go wide. Taken by Lambert. It'll be a goal kick. Coming up on the 6th minute of play, we're still scoreless here at CCBC Essex. We thank you for joining us, the 5th annual Knights Kickoff Classic. 8 teams, 8 games, 2 days. Of the 8 teams, 5 of them come in ranked in the NJCAA top 20. And I challenge you to find a more competitive soccer mixer in the country. I challenge you to find it. If you find it, centering pass, shot is it off the crossbar of the uprights? Yes, off the football crossbar and out of bounds. Summer Law gave it a go. If you can find a better mixer, an opening mixer, hit us up on Twitter at CCBC Essex Sports and let us know about it. Some restrictions may apply. Must be an NJCAA mixer. Void where prohibited. Onondaga hasn't really gotten past midfield yet. Fighting Owls putting all sorts of pressure on him. So this game got going about 26 minutes late. Pushes things back a bit. Our first game time temperature was 75 degrees for game one. And that was 2.5 hours ago as we see a centering pass sent away. And now it's 79 degrees. So beautiful day for soccer here in Rosedale, Maryland. As the all-around athletic specialist, David Evans, shows up into the booth. A delivery for his fellow athletic specialist, Matt Ryan. Corner kick coming up for the Fighting Owls. It's going to be Casey Lambert to take the kick. This is a really good opportunity for Harford. The right-footed kick sent in, far post center. Summer Law tried to put a head on it. Well wide. It'll be a goal kick. 8th minute of play, we're still scoreless. Doing pretty good. We're about 1.25 seconds off the official game clock. So, as you'll hear me say a couple of times, the clock that you see on the scoreboard overlay, not the official clock, but we'll be pretty close. Centered up, sent away by the defense of Onondaga. And again, my apologies to Onondaga. It'll take me a minute to see the numbers sometimes, a few seconds because of that light blue on white. Really gorgeous looking uniforms, but not the best for broadcasters and public address announcers. That one's out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Harford. Natalie Berkey to take the throw in. Berkey, local to this area out of Parkville, Maryland. Long throw in into the box. Onondaga knocks it down. Now on the ball. Bordoliva. They can't clear. Harford controls. Harford picking up right where they left off a season ago. Good step there by the defender, Polowitz. And now looking to clear it. Drops it back to her defensive friend and gets it back from now Mackenzie Lee. Ball into the middle. Harford looking to get it back. All the way back to Rotuno. Rotuno out of Bel Air, Maryland. There's a good ball. All the way up to Boley. Boley looking, left-footed shot. Save made by the Onondaga keeper. Curtis off the left paw to keep it a scoreless game. The 5'9" keeper from Manlius, New York. And 10 minutes into this one, we're still scoreless. Onondaga gets it back, sent out of bounds by Rotuno. It'll be a corner kick for the Lazers. Quick one here. Bordoliva way past her teammates. It'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. And we'll stop momentarily as we get our first substitution of the game. Those of you watching, trying to get you the link here. We're also doing live stats, trying to pull up a link to get you information on where you can find those stats throughout this game. And trying to get that information is going to be a little tough because both Harford and Onondaga use a different website provider. So I believe it's going to be on the national website. So as soon as we get that information, we'll pass it along to you. Far sideline, Onondaga with the ball. Summerlaw steps in front of that clearing attempt. Now drops it. Here comes Bowen. Bowen far side working on 2 defenders. Looking to go to the corner, stops. Now brings it back. Poked out of bounds for a throw-in. And that one is well over into the nets. Goal kick. All right, folks. So if you go to njcaa.org, actually, you know what? Let's make this easy for you. We're going to tweet this out. I'm going to put a link up on our Twitter. If you go find us at CCBC Essex Sports. In just a few moments, a centering pass. Summerlaw, an opportunity. Shot and a save by Curtis. The rebound knocked away. Another rebound and a goal for the Fighting Owls as Rachel Boley finishes it off. The first of the year for Harford. Radio down for them to stop the clock. Never mind. Boley puts Harford on the board. So hang with us. We're going to get this goal, and then we're going to get that link up for you. But if you find us on Twitter at CCBC Essex Sports, we'll have the live stats link for you in just a moment. Harford goal scored by number 10, Rachel Boley. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 21 seconds. So now the Lazers working from behind. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a Laser throw-in. Offsides. And that one handled by Curtis in the 15th minute of play now. So we're going to send you that link. It's going to be available in about 10 seconds on Twitter at CCBC Essex Sports, where you'll be able to find the live stats so you can have them up on a different browser from this broadcast. So once again, we're at CCBC Essex Sports, and we are tweeting that link out right now. And of course, we forgot to tell you what it was, but it's our most recent tweet is the live stats. There we go. At Fighting Owls and Onondaga Women's Soccer, as we see good pressure there by Harford. Live stats and the national website there. So we get back to action. The Lazers have it at midfield. On the ball is Bordoliva. Long pass, but coming off her line. At the very edge is Klein to cut it down and send it out. Saravetis sends it up and unable to keep it in. It'll go back to the Lazers. Out of bounds will be a throw in for the Lazers. Throwing it in will be Polowitz. And here come the Fighting Owls again. Working on the ball is Boley. That one gets away. Boley, a sophomore out of Perry Hall High School. Lazers looking to get on the board. Klein will handle that. Nothing going there. Boley picking up her first goal of the year in the 13th minute of play, her 27th career goal. Last season as a freshman, led the team in scoring with 26 goals. Also had 11 assists. Ranked second in the Maryland JUCO Conference, and then the 19 games the Fighting Owls played, she scored 14 times, 7 of them multi-goal games. Unfortunately, her season high came against the Knights when she scored 5 goals in the Region 20 title game against the Knights. She did net a goal against Cape Fear on November 4th to help the Fighting Owls to the district championship and was named first team All-Maryland JUCO Conference. As a high school player, she was first and second team All-State All-Metro in 3 years that she played varsity, was listed as an All-American player to watch and a top 10 player to watch by the Baltimore Sun, the daughter of Gloria and Tim Boley. So that's where we stand. It's 1-0. Harford looking to add. The Lazers looking to get on the board. As we enter the 20th minute of play. This first half definitely a little bit more fast-paced than our first game. Throw in for the Fighting Owls. Boley gives it up. Left-footed shot, save made by Curtis. That shot was taken by Kappa. I believe that was number 11. Yep. Kepa, Maria Kepa. It remains 1-0. Harford, Eastern Florida, up next after this game, 20 minutes following the completion of the Fighting Owls versus the Lazers. The Fighting Owls men will take on the Titans of Eastern Florida State College. Centering pass knocked away. Big right foot shot, but well off the mark by Casey Lambert, the 5'5" sophomore from Sparrows Point. So it looks like the penny's coming off on the Lazers sideline as they're getting ready to send in some substitutions. Good takeaway there by Lambert. Takes the ball to her left foot, centering pass, header by Boley. It goes wide and remains 1-0. Coming up on the 22nd minute of play. So plethora of changes for the Lazers. Coupled with the fact that those jerseys are hard to see, we'll have to get you the substitutes as we see them in the contest. 20 and 24 for the Lazers, Isabella Sabatini and Mackenzie Chapman. I can see near side now on the defense, defensive midfield for the Lazers. And Curtis will take that one off the ground. And those of you that maybe Fighting Owls fans sitting at home listening to this broadcast, come on out. Not a bad ticket. With your Fighting Owls men playing next, $5 admission, you'll get to see both games. And on site today is Chick-fil-A. We'll be here all day long. So come on out. Make the trip from Bel Air. Just 20 minutes down 95 South. I wish I could tell you the exit, but I never pay attention to exit numbers. We'll be here all day. That one slips past into the hands of Klein. Klein, big right-handed sling over to the sideline to DiCarlo. Working her way up, sends it up the sideline, was probably looking for Boley. Boley throws her hands up like, yeah, that was 10 yards in front of me. Under 22 to play first half. Made a promise to the Lady Fighting Owls, if they played well today, I'd invite back my good friend, their friend, Nigel Longbottom, to do the broadcast with us tomorrow when Harford takes on Monroe. See if they hold up their end. Gotta find Nigel's phone number. I think he got a new phone. Good move back to the middle there by Mackenzie Lee. Now she'll bring it, dropping it back to her teammate. You don't want to play with it too long back there. Harford will attack and pick that ball off. Clear shot now. Good step by DiCarlo. Excuse me, Pallant. And sent away by the Lazers. Pressuring is Lambert. The Lazers now, they have numbers if they would play heads up. They had their heads down for too long, didn't see what they had on the field. Dropped back to Chapman. Chapman now. Had it knocked away by Murphy. Brooke Murphy now on the ball. She'll send it ahead. A bit too far. Capo tries to work for it, and it's out of bounds. Dribbled right out of bounds by Lee. It'll be Harford ball. 20 minutes. 13 seconds remaining. Stoppage of play. I believe this is going to be a water break. It is. So our first official water break of the day. And we'll be back on the other side. All right, we're out of our first water break. 20 minutes, 13 seconds remain in the first half. 1-0 Harford on the 13th minute goal by Rachel Boley. Harford will have the throw in, and it's going to be Berkey. It goes out of bounds to the Lazers. Now in the 26th minute of play. Out of bounds. Good defense by the Lazers. That was Chapman, and she loses it out of bounds. It'll be Berkey with the throw in again. Into the box. Dangerous spot to be if you're the Lazers. Good move by Berkey. Now looking to bring it into the box, taken away. Good hard soccer right there on the sideline between Haley Niles of Onondaga and Samantha DiCarlo of the Fighting Owls. Save made, rebound, goal scored. By Maria Kappa. Well, the Fighting Owls now up 2-0. Start the clock. Tell them to start the clock. Harford goal scored by number 11, Maria Kappa. Time of the goal, 26 minutes, 40 seconds. So Kappa, her first collegiate goal. And it's Harford 2, Onondaga 0. Here she comes again. Taken away. And that went out of bounds. Corner kick for the Fighting Owls. Looks like it's going to be Casey Lambert to take the kick. There'll be another corner for the Fighting Owls. Drops it all the way back. Zaravetis, now it's sent into the middle. And just wide. Kappa was looking for her second. Trying to update you on some stats here as we watch play continue. Harford, 15 shots. No official shots registered yet for the Lazers. Lazers keeper Curtis has made 6 saves as Summer Law controls the ball now. Good move back to her left. Trying to get around the defender. She does. And it's sent away by the Lazers defender and out of bounds for a throw-in. Corner kicks 3-1 in Harford's side. They've been offsides once, committed once foul. There are no cards in this game. Marissa Curtis of the Lasers, 6 saves, 2 goals allowed thus far in this game. Coming up on 14 minutes remaining in the first half. A 13th minute goal by Rachel Boley and a 27th minute goal, by Maria Kepa. Substitution for the Lazers. Sierra Murphy checking back in. The freshman from Cicero, New York. Curtis has it. Harford keeping the pressure on. Throw in for the Fighting Owls. Good move far side. Right-handed kick, save made by Curtis and out of bounds. On the shot was Lambert. Sophomore, spares point. Some information for you folks. Harford fans, don't forget harfordathletics.com for all the news and notes from your Fighting Owls. Visit harfordathletics.com. There's a ball into the center, sent away by Mering. Harford gets it back. They'll regroup. Punched out, this time by Chapman. Harford again gets it back. Hustling after it is Berkey. Berkey working on Chapman and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Laser fans, don't forget to follow your student athletes. It's OnondagaLasers.com. That's OnondagaLasers.com for all the news and notes from your favorite laser programs and student athletes. Curtis handled that one easily. Didn't have to come off her line by much. Tomorrow, Fighting Owls will be right back at it. They will be the second game of the day at noon facing Monroe. Onondaga will take on the Knights at 10 a.m. .10:40 to play, first half. And foul called. Harford really controlling things this entire first half. Again, no shots officially taken by the Lazers. That one cleared away by Chapman. Fighting Owls still pressing hard. That one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Harford. Just about 9 minutes to go in this first half. That one chipped in farther into the box. And I think there was an offside handball. Handball called, inadvertent handball in the box by Harford. Curtis to send this away. Lazers haven't spent much time past midfield, as again we see the pressure of the Fighting Owls. That one taken away again by Harford, this time Rotuno. Rotuno take it down hard, foul called. Foul was on Brodoliva. Brodoliva, the sophomore out of Fulton, New York. In contrast to our last game, when the majority of the team from Monroe was international, the entire roster of Onondaga is from New York, except for Tila Decker, who's from Florida, and Destiny Avant, who's not playing today, from Marion, Georgia. Everybody else on the team from New York. Harford, the entire team from Maryland, except for Jody Pallant, who's from Worthing, England. Pallant, the freshman. And a foul called against Harford. Berkey. So now from about 38 yards out, Onondaga will have what I believe is their first real opportunity, scoring opportunity, 6.5 to play in the first half. And I believe it's going to be Niles in for Brodoliva. And that one cut down by Saravetis. Out of bounds to the Fighting Owls. So Harford thwarts any type of attack. Six minutes to play first half. It's been all fighting owls in this one. Right foot, shot wide. So that'll be the first shot registered, I believe, for the Lazers. Not on goal, but at least they're going in the right direction. Good takeaway by the Lazers midfielder Chapman. Sends it up. It'll be handled by Klein with no problem. Klein, sophomore goalkeeper, 5'7" out of Joppatown, Maryland. .435 to play first half. Ball played ahead. Klein coming on the far side of her box to play that one. Foul called. Alvarado, the freshman out of Aberdeen, called for that one. 4 minutes to play now. Harford just keeping out any laser advancements. Pace slowing a bit here. Back at midfield. And back to the Fighting Owls. Coming up at halftime. I believe we're doing a 10-minute halftime today to accommodate all the games. This is game 2 of 4 today. In the first game, the Knights received a rude welcoming to the tougher schedule that they're playing this year from Monroe. Defeated 10-1. The Knights' lone goal by The Knights' lone goal on a penalty kick by Michaela Boyle out of Parkville, Maryland. Leading the way was Pieros for Monroe, 3 goals in the hat trick on her opening day. In this one, the Fighting Owls lead it 2-0. Rachel Boley scored in the 13th minute of play, and Maria Capa in the 27th minute. That has the Fighting Owls ahead, which looks like the score will stand out unless they add to it. The Lazers have really not shown much effectiveness on the attacking side of things today. Minute 20 remaining. That one sent in the middle. Shot wide by Summer Law. The freshman, 5'7" out of Bel Air. She's had a couple of chances today. One minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute. I'd like to wish a speedy recovery to our normal broadcaster, Aaron Thomas, out today. Fell ill a couple of days ago, so hopefully he's feeling better and he'll be back on the air tomorrow when we get things started at 10 a.m. with our first game. If not, well, you'll have to put up with me for another set of games. Sent ahead. A good ball. Klein comes off her line to play that one. It was sent in by Rodoliva. Big boot by Klein. And we're under 10 seconds now. That one will go out of bounds, and that should take us to the half. So at the half, it's going to be the Fighting Owls 2, Lazers 0, goals by Boley and Capa. You're watching the home of the CCBC Essex Knights on YouTube. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half.
You gotta keep hitting coffee just to get the finger away.
I got a pain in the ass. How you doing, brother?
I'm falling asleep.
I hear you. I told you, just so that there's no communication, like, I didn't expect you to stay here all day. If you needed to run out, like, I don't know where you live, but if you want to run, grab lunch, even though we're going to have stuff coming.
When do you want me back by if I do that?
So the men's game, let's say right now we're running 20 minutes late, so the men's game will probably start at 5:20. So I would say 4:30.
Okay, that's fine. That's not much that you really do here, so.
Yeah, yeah. I'll make another chicken fillet announcement.
Am I gonna need something to get back in?
Huh?
Because they're like charging people to go in, right?
Yeah, but it's all interns. They should go in.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Chick-fil-A is at the concession stands with chicken sandwiches, sodas, water, chips, and more. Visit Chick-fil-A on hand all day today. Chick-fil-A of Nottingham, Maryland. A portion of the proceeds will go
solved it. Now they're taunting me.
Alright, so your job is terrible right now.
Is what?
Not bad. So you're in charge of this tab.
Okay.
So,
You sure you want me to be in charge of it?
yeah. So you got everything on the overlay. So pretty much your job is just making sure this aligns with the scoreboard on the game.
And what if it doesn't?
It's easy. So if so time's right there. I don't know why that keeps doing that. But if you need to like reset the clock, all you gotta do is you can so that's minutes, seconds, and then you hit set, and then that will like stop the clock. But then you have to hit start again, and then that will keep rolling the clock.
So when will I have to do that?
It's really just usually a rolling clock. Clock stops after goals, and if you see like the ref do that. Other than that, it's just updating goals. So this is Harford, this is Onondaga. So to update, you just go up, down. So you just go up like that,
Okay.
and then you hit update, and then update will change to the count.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Can we, where's the brightness?
Not sure about Rock comes up in a second. We can ask him. Yeah, so basically you're just in charge of the overlay on this camera. And if you're like a couple seconds off or whatnot, it's not a big deal either because this isn't the official time.
When is the next, okay, here we go. So how do I go back to where I was? Can I get something from over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm about, like, I don't like peanut butter and jelly, but that sandwich is smelling really good right now, and you standing next to me, you're not going to have it either.
Turn of the Mac.
Sure.
The last song. You don't know Turn of the Mac, dude?
No, I don't know.
Out of like everything you give me crap
I
about,
don't know today's music.
that's
Why
not
is it
today's
this?
music.
Oh no, my cell phone's not charging? What the hell?
Which one?
There we go. Am I plugged in? All right, folks. Second half getting underway. Summerlaw, Rachel Boley at center to get things started. It's 2-0 Harford. And we are underway for the second half. Harford picking right up where they left off in the first half. The ball sent in by Bowen. A bit too far. Handled by Curtis. Far side, Law has it knocked away. It'll be a corner kick. It's going to be Lambert, I believe, to take the kick. Far side corner. Low liner sent in. Gets into the box. Law gets way under it. It goes over the keeper, over the nets for a goal kick. Remains 2-0 Harford. Next up will be Eastern Florida versus the Harford men. That game will get started 20 minutes at the conclusion of this one. Boley tries to go to her left foot, went too far. Oh! Taking the shot was Lambert, hitting her teammate Bowen. Harford retains possession, Right foot pass by Murphy sent off for a corner kick. Last touch by the Lazers. Low one. And again, the shot sent over the crossbar. Pallant took a go. Goal kick. Onondaga. Summerlaw has it. Knocked away momentarily. Now that ball centered. Curtis watches it go over her head for a goal. Believe that was DiCarlo. Yes, Samantha DiCarlo chips it in. And hey, whether or not she was trying to do that, it ended up in the goal for the Fighting Owls' third of the day. So now a 3-goal lead for the Fighting Owls. Harford goal scored by number 4, Samantha DiCarlo. Time of the goal, 48 minutes, 51 seconds. DiCarlo, the freshman midfielder from Bel Air, picks up her first goal. Harford 3, Onondaga 0. Summer Law with a long shot. And off the gloves of Curtis, off the back line for a corner. Ball sent that one from about 25 yards out. Harford not letting up off the accelerator. It'll be Lambert to take the kick again. Lambert sends it in, far side, header, and out of bounds. Rotuno, I believe, is the one who put the head on that. Waiting to get a number. Yes, it was. Rotuno put the header on, but just high. Sent into the middle by Waite. Taken away by Jordan Johnson. Harford trying to get some of that bench into the game early in the second half. Played back, Harford looking to transition. Sideline. Law steps ahead and has it go off her left foot and out of bounds. Onondaga throw in. There's a go. Good ball. Now moves close. Left-footed shot and a score. Number 4 for the Fighting Owls. And it looks like it was Boley again. Going to get confirmation. And come on, kid. Turn around. These numbers are hard enough to see. And it was Boley with her second of the game. Harford goal scored by number 10, Rachel Boley. Her second of the day, time of the goal, 51 minutes, 40 seconds. Guys, you gotta watch that clock. And a foul called against Onondaga, so it'll be a Harford set piece here. So from about 24 yards out, the Fighting Owls will have a chance to put their fifth on the board. They have outshot shots on goal, 14-0 in favor of Harford. Let's see where they'll place this one. Looks like it's going to be Boley, at least initially. To her right is Lambert. We'll see what they do. Boley, number 10, near us. Lambert to her right. She'll take the kick, gets it through the wall for a score. So Boley completes the hat trick early in the second half. And Harford is all over this one. Harford goal scored by number 10, Rachel Boley. Her third of the day. Time of the goal, 52 minutes, 50 seconds. So goals less than 2 minutes apart gives Rachel Boley her third of the day. And Harford a 5-0 lead. Good move to get inside. Harford looking to close. I believe that was Sierra Murphy. Murphy now puts one into the box. There's somebody there and is off the post. Oh, what an unlucky shot. I believe that was Rodoliva. She got it past Klein, and it rang off the inside of the far post. How unlucky can you be? Now a little fire in their belly. The Lazers looking to attack. Harford steps in, says that'll be enough of that. And now we're back the other way. On the ball is Lambert. Lambert looks ahead. She's got Law. She takes the long pass to Brooke Murphy. Murphy tracking it down, far sideline. Centers it. Summer Law steps in front of her defender. Working, and it's taken away by Chapman and cleared out. Nice breeze here at CCBC Essex Stadium. And it'll be a corner kick for the Fighting Owls. Casey Lambert to take the kick. Middle. Header. Save made. It was Rotuno again. Put the header on it, but it was right to Curtis. An easy save. apologize about the audio difficulties there. Back on it at the action. It's still 5-0 Harford. The goals have been Rachel Boley, Maria Kepa, and Samantha DiCarlo. Boley scoring hers in the 13th, 52nd, and 53rd minutes of play. Kepa in the 27th, and DiCarlo got the second half scoring started in the 49th minute of play. Ratuno plays that one down and kept in bounds by Harford. Ball again in the Harford offensive zone. Throw in for the Fighting Owls. We'll have a goal kick here. Boley with a shot and her 4th of the day. Does she miss? Rachel Boley, a 4-goal performance. And she's coming up on her career high 5 last season in the region championship. It's 3 goals in the last 7 minutes. Harford goal scored by number 10, Rachel Boley. Her 4th of the day. Time of the goal, 59 minutes, 28 seconds. Guys, start the clock. The next stoppage of play, check in with the referees to see if we're at the correct time. Six nothing lead for Harford here. 30 minutes remaining in the contest. I believe there's a new goalie in for Onondaga. Trying to find out who that is. It looks like she's wearing jersey number 1. I believe it's Betsy Davis. So we're going to go with Betsy Davis because the only other goalkeeper on their squad, we're being told, is not here today. So it looks like Betsy Davis into the game. We'll get confirmation on that shortly. Harford looking to strike again. That ball sent ahead. On it now, far side is Kepa. Sent away but handled by Harford. They retain possession in the zone. Good move there by Murphy. Murphy goes far. So we did receive confirmation. Betsy Davis in at goal for Onondaga. Under 27:30 to play. And that one got out of bounds, so it'll go right back to the Fighting Owls. Following along with some of the Harford Fighting Owls tweeting action here, and a nice couple of throwback GIFs, if you will. Right now up 6-0. Davis coming off her line to make that stop. Good move by Lambert. Shot and a save made by Davis. Good play there, using every bit of that 5'4" height. Davis, a sophomore out of Liverpool, New York. That one goes out of bounds. Played all the way back to the keeper. Klein, I believe, still in for Harford. We'll see when, I guess Muffaletto will have to play her the entire game. Looking at their roster, she is listed as the only goalkeeper. In defense of that decision, it's not like she's had a lot of work back there in this game, as we're under 25 minutes to play. 66 minute of play. And she's only faced one shot on goal. Ooh, play on, says the ref. Summer Law, drop back to Lambert. Lambert now has it midfield. Gives space to Law. Law's got to hustle. And perfectly placed ball. Law tries to center it up. It's knocked away by Onondaga. Davis will play it. Sent ahead. Uh-oh. Harford looking to add the extra point. Ironically, that one went through the uprights, would have been good from about 20 yards out on the football field, but it's out of bounds in this football. 23 minutes to play. All Harford all the time. So our first two games, both Harford and Monroe showing why they are ranked in the top 20. Stop and shot. Davis will handle it. I believe that was Brooke Murphy. It was who took the shot. Harford coming up on 20 shots on goal. I mean, there are some really good teams in this country that go a week of games and don't have 20 shots on goal. That one gets all the way through to Kappa. Kappa gives it up. Right-footed shot, a save. Shot by Bowen. Davis made the save. And Onondaga can't clear. Bowen has it back. Drops it to Lambert. Now Pallant. Harford will regroup. 22 minutes remaining in this one. And that one gets past two Onondaga defenders. And a little bit of miscommunication there as Davis was yelling mine. Coming over was the defender, Paulowitz, to clear it, and it'll stay with the Fighting Owls. Left foot into the box. And it'll be sent away by the Lazers. Dropped off by Murphy. And a bit too far ahead. The problems continue here for the Lazers as Sabatini couldn't catch up to it. Throw in by the Fighting Owls. Good move by Lambert to get to the center. Right foot, shot deflected, and a goal. So Lambert with a little bit of help from the defense. And Harford has hit the 7 mark now. Casey Lambert, her first goal of the year. Harford goal scored by number 21, Casey Lambert. Time of the goal, 68 minutes, 43 seconds. Well, much like our first game, the ranked team well ahead as the offside flag goes up. And we are going to hit our second water break. So we'll step aside. It's Harford 7, Onondaga 0 on the home of CCBC Essex Athletics. All right, plays resuming here. Ball taken away by Bowen. And dribbled out of bounds by Lambert. Harford, Eastern Florida coming up 20 minutes after this game. Men's soccer. Game 3 of our 5th annual Knights Kickoff Classic. This mixer, if you will, has gotten better each year. This year, if you weren't with us at the beginning of the broadcast, we stated of the 8 teams, 5 of them ranked in their respective Division I NJCAA polls. $19.5 to play. Harford relentless. Started the second half, not playing as many up. Just got a note here on the excellent job our cameraman is doing from one of our loyal viewers. And good job to Matt Ryan, setting a great example for our interns as he trains them on the camera and scoreboard overlay this weekend. Our interns, I think all of them this semester. We have 6 of them here at this campus and then 3 over at the Catonsville campus. So 9 interns this semester, all courtesy of Towson University. Business, sport management majors, and a journalism graduate of Towson, as Billy Owens, our journalism major, is a graduate of Towson, and doing a little bit of pro bono for us to pad his clips and resume as he looks forward to a career in journalism. And so far, I mean, we've only gotten 1 article from him. It was on our scrimmage against the United FC from Japan last week, men's soccer, and hopefully that's an example of what's to come from Billy. It looked pretty good. It's on our website, ccbcsexnights.com. So good work to our camera crew, our interns today so far. We're almost through game 2 as we see a breakaway. A save made by Davis as she took the shot from Kappa and really just sat down. Smart move. Davis picks up the save. And Harford again controlling the ball. Far sideline. So, excuse me, as things stand right now, I may have to make a telephone call at the end of today's contests to my English friend, Nigel. See if he's available for tomorrow's contest. The deal with Harford, if you will, is if they played well in this first game, we would give Nigel a call, see if he would be available to do tomorrow's game, where we hope to have Aaron Thomas, our regular broadcaster, back, who fell ill a few days ago. Well, we'll see what happens with him. Either way, we're going to attempt to get Nigel Longbottom back on the broadcast. Good move. Right-footed shot sent away. It was taken by Lambert and now cleared by Caitlin Berry of the Lazers. Try and pull up some stats here for you fine people watching at home. 7-0, of course, Harford over Onondaga. Harford has taken 32 shots, 20 of them on goal. Onondaga has taken just one shot. There's the ball played ahead, and a awkward move, but it worked nonetheless by Davis on Haley Bowen to cut down that scoring opportunity. 13 saves by Onondaga's keepers today. The corner kicks 8-1 Harford. Fouls tied at 6, and no cards have been given in this game. Of course, the story for Harford today has been Rachel Boley. 4 goals, 1 shy of her career high so far. .14.5 remaining in this one. Under 14 to play now. Good play by the Onondaga defense. Into the middle. Played ahead, far side. Defense coming back, Rotuno. Good step and takeaway. She'll look to send it ahead. She does into the middle. It's nope. Rotuno gets it back. Lazers take it away. That was Rachel Green. That one sent ahead by Kepa. Staying on it is Bowen, but she loses it. And the Lazers, Polowitz, plays it out of bounds. Harford making, yes, Harford's making a substitution. Into the game for Harford, Jordan Johnson. Harford controls. Good takeaway there by Fecco. Out of bounds. So again, thank you to our crew up here on the broadcast. Matt Ryan, Liz Willard, Brendan Swearin was in here earlier. Down on the field, Delilah Glidden, Phil McCowan, and Wes Rumpel. And of course, a big thank you to all of our student athlete workers working as ball runners and working the scoreboard. Even though at times we've yelled down for them to start the clock when they haven't. They've still done a pretty good job in a contest that's 7-0. Good ball played ahead to Lambert. She just lets it go. Fighting now for the ball. Good give and go there. Getting the ball back is DeCarlo. Now into the middle. Summer Law can't connect, and Davis gets on it. Harford unable to get their 8th goal of the game. Coming up on 10.5 to play. far side. And that will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Fighting Owls. I think pretty easy to call it now. The player of the match, Rachel Boley. 4 goals for Boley. The 13th, 52nd, 53rd, and 60th minutes of play. Harford leads at 7-0. The ball sent ahead. Played by the Harford defender, Saravetis. Back to the keeper, sends it ahead. Rotuno playing right through Sierra Murphy. Eight and a half. We see the two men's squads. Eastern Florida, who will be the home team for that game, against Harford. Warming up down on the end lines. Whistle blown, foul called. Eight minutes to play in this one. On the ball is DiCarlo. DiCarlo already with a goal today in the first half. Looks to center it, has it knocked away. Drops back to Lambert. Lambert, right foot shot. And is it in or off the side? We're waiting. It's off the side. It'll be a goal kick. I think this is last year, I remember, around this time, probably the final 10 minutes of game 2 is where you start to feel it, where you start to feel that you've been here for 2 games and you have 2 more games to go, and there's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully a little bit more of a fast pace. Despite the score 7-0, this game has been pretty fast. The first game, the Knights, of course, fell 10-1 to Monroe, and that game took a little bit of time. But this game, despite a 7-goal lead for the Fighting Owls, has gone pretty quick. That one played down, and I think trying to look for our fans listening to this one, but I believe we are sending out some shots on Instagram of all of our games today. If you want to find us, CCBC Essex Sports on Instagram. Looks like we do have some shots up from this Harford game. And we also have some from the previous game with Essex and Monroe. So trying to climb that. If you haven't already, we'd appreciate if you follow us on Instagram. We have a goal before the midpoint of the soccer season to reach 200 followers. We just started this account less than a month ago. And as of right now, we're sitting at 186 followers. So go on to Instagram, follow us, CCBC Essex Sports. That one played in. Davis, an easy play to come out and get it. Under 5 to play in this one. So Harford, who had their opening match postponed due to the bad weather, I believe against Harcum, will move to 1-0. The Lazers will fall to 0-1 in their first game. Summer Law takes a shot from way out. And a right paw save made by Davis to keep it a 7-0 score. It'll be a corner kick for the Fighting Owls. I think she was from about 30 yards out when she took that shot. It's going to be Lambert again. Right foot, far post, headed out and up. Nope, just up by the Onondaga defense, and they avoid allowing an 8th goal. Now, we don't have the exact statistics, time of possession or anything, but I think it's pretty safe to say it's about 3-1 in favor of the Fighting Owls today. They've really just dominated this game from beginning till almost the end now. 22 shots on goal to 1. You're going to win most of those games. So the Lazers will be back tomorrow morning to take on the Knights of CCBC Essex, and Harford will play the Mustangs. That promises to be a good game, pitting number 8 against number 16. Those are NJCAA Division I rankings. Under 3 minutes now. This is where, as a coach, when you're ahead by this much, it becomes difficult, especially if you're not playing with a full bench. Looking over there for Jason Muffaletto, he just has 3 girls on his bench, so you're trying to maybe play young ladies up that are normally on defense, give them some opportunities, but just really trying to work a good rotation, but not embarrass your opponent. As that one trickles all the way to Davis, who goes to her left. And I think so far they've done a pretty good job here of that. Just opening things up in this second half, scoring 5 goals relatively quickly. And then they've kind of called things off for the last few minutes. We're in the 89th minute of play. There hasn't been a goal since the 69th minute. Foul called on Onondaga. Harford fans that are listening to this broadcast and going to stick around for the Harford men's game, we have tweeted out the live stats, so you can have the broadcast up on one link and keep an eye on the stats on the other. And again, that's going to be at CCBC Essex Sports for that information. Rotuno gets the restart going. Coming up on a minute left in game number 2 of the 5th annual Knights Kickoff Classic here live at CCBC Essex Stadium. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Under a minute now. And that'll do it. So Harford gets off to a winning start, taking this one 7-0. Again, the player of the match, Rachel Boley, with 4 goals, scoring in the 13th, 52nd, 53rd, and 60th minutes of play. Coming up in 20 minutes, it's going to be the Harford men taking on Eastern Florida. If you're sticking around for that game, we do apologize. We're going to be ending this broadcast, so you'll have to refresh your browser in 20 minutes for Harford versus Eastern Florida. Until then, I'm Rocco Jeppy saying so long to our viewers who will not be returning, and thank you to our viewers that will be. We'll see you in approximately 20 minutes. So long.